Howling time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here, gonna give you selections for January 23rd, 2020. The tracks I'm gonna give you two races. One's gonna be from the Fairgrounds, the other one's gonna be from Tampabay Downs. The first track that I'm going to do, it is going to be the one from Tampabay Downs. It is going to be race number 7. It is going a mile distance on the turf. We got a field of 12 running for $16,000 claiming for fillies and mares 4-year-olds and up. We got your morning line favorite, which is going to be the number 9, Bella Bella, at morning line odds at 5-2. I'm going to give you my two top selections plus my horse to watch. My top selection is going to be the number 3, Touch It. Touch It is morning line odds is at 6-1. Is by Overanalyzed out of a Henny Hughes mare. Last time ran on October 11th of last year, going on a good track, going a mile and 1/16 distance for allowance optional claiming 16,000. Was up in there, got 5th by 8 1/4 lengths. Was in there for the bid. Just got tired out a bit down into the stretch to get that 5th. The time before that ran on September 1st at Monmouth on a firm turf, going a mile and 16 distance for claiming $12,500. Came in first by 3 1/4 lengths. Came inside and rallied into the turn to head it off by the stretch to come up for the lead to get that win. The workouts have been on December 31st, going 3 furlongs, went 38.80 seconds breezing, was the best out of the 2 workouts that day. The other workout was on January 10th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at OEC training track, I guess that's what it is. Went 50.4 seconds breezing, was the best out of the 2 workouts that day. Well, I see with this one, it's moving to Tampabay, has ran there once and finished off the board, but getting a long layoff and showing the workouts have been showing that it's been coming out well. The workout, that thing I see here is that it's going to have to show that lay off a bit, relax, so then they could go off and run up there fast. It's getting Angel Suarez aboard, which Angel Suarez is at least a 9% jockey, and it shows that it knows how to probably will get him in there. Oh, get her in there, excuse me. It has won at least last year, won 3 out of the 7 times it ran. So it knows it has the ability to win, especially on turf, to get the win. So again, for my top selection at Tampabay Downs, race number 7, it is the number 3, Touch It, at morning line odds at 6-1. For the second race, it is for the second choice. It is going to be the number 7. The number 7 is Zazu's Dream at moneyline odds of 3-1. It is by Cairo Prince out of a Monarchos mare. Last time ran on January 3rd at Tampabay on a firm turf going a mile and 1/8 distance. Was able to get up there for second by a length. Had an inside trip, had to shift out a bit to go 3 wide to get that second. The time before that, it ran at September 5th at Turfway Park on the firm going a mile distance for claiming $16,000. Was able to get fourth by a length and 3/4. Had to go 4 wide around the quarter pole and yield into the lane to get that good fourth. Was gaining a lot of ground. The time before that, it ran on August 15th at Turfway Park on a good track, going a mile and 16th distance on claiming 16,000. Was able to get first by 2.5 lengths. Had to go 2-3 wide to advance into the turn and draw and drew away right into the stretch. The workouts have been on December 22nd, going 4 furlongs on a fast track at Turfway Park, going 49.1 seconds breezing, was the 31st best out of the 84 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on December 29th, going 4 furlongs on a good track at Turfway Park, did in 49.2 seconds breezing, was the 53rd best out of 114 workouts that day. With this one, I see it's turning back down to a mile distance, and it's getting Sammy Camacho back aboard, which Sammy Camacho knows how to get her into position well. The little bit staying the same level, nothing too much. It's going to be going against Bella Bella, which she ran second to. Maybe with this time, with that workout that shows that with the shortening back down to distance, and Sammy Camacho knows how to get into position and will come up for a good place and on the board or even for the win. So again, for my second choice, it is the number 7, Zazu's Dream, at moneyline odds at 3-1. Now for my horse to watch. It is going to be the number 2, Bar Liberal, at moneyline odds at 10-1. Is by Daika out of a Dinah Hill mare. Last time she ran was on November 29th at Tampabay, going a mile distance for 16,000 claiming. Was able to get fourth by 4 lengths. Had to settle and was improving as the race went longer into the stretch, and was coming up, passing up horses by to get that good fourth. The time before that, it ran November 1st at Turfway Park West on the firm turf course, going 7.5 furlongs for claiming $12,500. Was able to get 7th by 5 lengths. Stalking was up there in the pace, stalking the pace setter. It got tired out into the stretch. The workouts have been on December 28th, going 4 furlongs on a fast Tampabay track did it in 51.8 seconds breathing, was the 49th best out of the 62 workouts that day. Then, the last workout was on January 11th, going 4 furlongs on a fast Tampabay track. Did it in 49.60 seconds breathing, was the 40th best out of the 77 workouts that day. With this mare, I see that what she has to do is that the going back to the mile distance and staying at the same level, maybe not settle so much, but maybe be closer up to the pace setter as it was before. Because showing in those past races, going from the mile 7 furlongs, you could see that it was up there for the pace, was up there pace setter or behind stalking, which I believe what she would need to do this time. And Castellano Lopez would need to get her into that same type of position, maybe a little bit back, but relax her so she could come up strong into that second turn to get into the good placing or even for the great win. So, for my horse to watch, it is the number 2, Bar Liberal at Morning odds at 10-1. Again, for Tampabay Downs, my top selection is the number 3, Touch It at Morning odds at 6-1. My second choice is the number 7, Zazu's Dream at Morning odds at 3-1. And my horse to watch is the number 2, Bar Liberal at Morning odds at 10-1. Now let's go down to the Fairgrounds. It's going to be race number 10. It is going 6 furlongs for maiden claiming $12,500. Going 6 furlongs. We got a field of 8 running. The morning line favorite is the number 7. Double priority at morning line odds at 7-2. What's I'm going to give you my 2 top selections plus the horse to watch. My top selection is going to be the number 5, One Tough Charlie at morning line odds of 6-1 is by My Pal Charlie out of the Daddy Mare. The only time it ran was on January 11th at the Fairgrounds on a muddy track, going 6 furlongs for maiden claiming $12,500. Was able to get 5th by 7 lengths. Went off slow, got an slow off start, and had to veer in to get inside. Well, I see when then the workouts have been November 28th at the Fairgrounds, going 3 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 36.20 seconds breathing, was the best out of the 13 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on December 19th, going 4 furlongs on a fast track. Did in 49.60 seconds breathing gallop, was the 14th best out of the 48 workouts that day. What I see here with this one is staying the same level, getting the same type of track condition, possibly get it if it gets a nice clean start, has no issues. If Eddie Martin could get that horse into a great stalking position and not let out too much too soon, you should see this one getting up there real fast, real soon. So, for my top selection at the Fairgrounds in race number 10, it is the number 5, One Tough Charlie at morning line odds of 6-1. For my second choice, it is going to be the number 6, beforehand, at morning line odds at 9-2. Is by forefathers out of a Chantain mare. Last time and only time ran was on December 19th at the Fairgrounds on a fast track going 6 furlongs for maiden claiming $12,500. Was able to get 5th by 12 lengths. It was chased inside, had to go a bit out, and got tired out. What the workouts have been on January 9th, going at the Fairgrounds, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 51.60 seconds breezy, was the 56th best out of the 63 workouts that day. Then, for the last workout, was on January 18th, going 3 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 35.60 seconds breezy, was the best out of the 10 workouts that day. What I see here is getting the pedigree reads that it should be able to like a little off track and so forth. But I believe with getting Kobe Hernandez aboard, which the jockey trainer combinations at 17%, and you should see that with this one, if it gets a nice clean start and gets off, maybe try to be a little bit more up in the pace, maybe like 3rd or 4th, as it was before. But maybe around that turn, not try to get so tired and stay a bit outside so it gets a nice clear trip. You should see this one coming on strong and late for a good placing or even a great win. So again, for my second choice at the Fairgrounds in race number 10, it is the number 6, beforehand at morning line odds at 9-2. Now for my horse to watch at the Fairgrounds. It is going to be the number 2, It's Up to You, Pal, at morning line odds at 6-1. It is by my pal Charlie out of a Yes I'm Blue mare. Last time ran was on December 8th at the Fairgrounds on a fast track going 5.5 furlongs for maiden claiming $12,500. Was able to get 5th by 14.25 lengths. Had the broke out, then had a off slow start, then had to go wide, which lost all its ability to come up, but get that good 5th place for it. Then the time before that, it ran in November 28th at the Fairgrounds on a fast track going 5.5 furlongs. For maiden special weight, $45,000, was able to get 11th by 19.5 lengths. Again, was off slow and then had to go wide into that turn to lose all ability to even stay up into that race. The workouts have been November 9th at the Fairgrounds going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did in 49.80 seconds breezing gallop, was the 41st best out of the 47 workouts that day. Sorry, not 74. It was the 74th, not the 47th, that day. Then the last workout was on December 26th at the Fairgrounds going 3 furlongs on a fast track. Did it in 39.20 seconds breezy. Was the 11th best out of the 11 workouts that day. Well, I see here with this one too, you gotta keep a close eye on him, is that it's stretching out a distance will help. So if it breaks off slow again, or off slow, it has enough ground to catch up to get that ability to win, and should like the off track a bit to go for it and be up there closer by and so forth, because they probably didn't like the way the firm surface or the fast surface was. So a little off track with a little moisture should help this horse abilities a lot. And I see that with Jack Gilligan aboard is that it's gonna be he'll be able to get him into position well and show that has all the ability, because the other two jockeys that were aboard this horse didn't believe in it and didn't have no way to come up for the good win. So again, for my horse to watch / long shot, it is the number 2. It's Up to You, Pal, at morning line odds at 6-1. So again, for my top selection, it is the number 5, One Tough Charlie at 6-1. My second choice is the number 6, Beforehand at 9-2. And for my horse to watch, it is the number 2, It's Up to You, Pal, at morning line odds at 6-1 at the Fairgrounds at race number 10. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's make that money. Good luck, everyone, at today's races. And listen out, because I'm going to be doing a podcast soon for the Gulfstream, the Pegasus. So hope everyone listens in. I'll be doing that very soon. Hope everyone has a great day of betting, and let's make money on the races.